What's good, brothers? Welcome back to the Black Star Podcast. This is your host, Jared. And today, we're going to be doing a live stream talking about black boys needing a teacher, needing teachers. Now, take a little sip of my coffee. But today, we're going to have an honest conversation. And I'm going to say this. Do not miss do not mistake what I am telling you guys as me trying to get you guys to do something that you guys do not want to do. I'm not talking about taking care of another man's children. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about helping single mothers. No. I am talking about black boys that you see on the path up needing teachers. The boys that want to do something with themselves. The boys that are the new builders in this community. So, in the live stream that I did the day before yesterday, I was doing a live stream about Dr. Umar Johnson talking, basically putting the blame on black men. No, but he did say something that I did agree with, is that we need teachers in this community to teach our boys to be responsible members of this society. Now, also upon that too, I believe that brothers should take the prosperous black boys under their leadership, and also the black boys that don't have any guidance but want to do more for themselves. I believe that brothers should help those black boys become great. I repeat, the boys that want to become great should get leadership in a teacher, a mentor to become better. Let me explain. I grew up in a household with a single mother up until 2012 to 2013. I didn't have much guidance when I had turned when for the first 12, 13, 14 years of my life. But I grew. Black boys need a teacher in their lives to steer them on a better path. And I'm specifically talking about the ones that actually want to do more for themselves instead of going out here and selling dope or doing drugs. Those are the ones I'm specifically talking about. See, Umar is taking things to an extreme when it comes to putting and placing blame on black men. Whereas with me, I'm taking the position of help those who actually want to be helped. Why am I saying this? You can only help who wants to really be helped. You can only help the person that is willing to go out there and ask for the help and are willing to change their lives instead of going out here and doing some of the most egregious shit out there and then expecting people to be willing to help them. That is what I'm talking about. See, I'm taking the same play that KS took, and that is get boys get young black men my age the advantage, not an advantage, to give black boys my age the knowledge and the guidance to want to become better men in society. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I do not want our boys to to not protect. I don't want our boys to go out here and follow behind a woman that is not willing to listen and is not willing to put in effort to be his helpmate. I want our boys to go overseas and find a woman that is willing to be a helpmate and a feminine wife to help that man succeed in life and be there for that man when he needs her the most. That is the premise and the purpose of this video, this live stream. See, the women nowadays, they don't want to be a helpmate. They also don't want our black boys to be to have teachers. Look at the way that they've attacked the manosphere, specifically the black manosphere. They've attacked the black manosphere, and they also hmm, attack everything that men are saying about what is going on in the community. They talk about them wanting black boys to be the men that they want, but they're unwilling to actually allow the men to guide these young boys to the positions that they need to be in. Look at the way that most single mothers are: overbearing, combative, uncooperative. Now, you tie that into a system that is meant and designed to keep black boys at a bottom level while also designed to help progress girls and is biased towards black boys especially, and also aimed at trying to teach liberal ideology. You get a you get a you get a mix of bad habits from boys. See, men are made to work with their hands. Girls are learn in girls learn in a combined environment, meaning combined in other thoughts and also combined in a how to say this how to say this in a group setting. They're meant to learn in a group setting, whereas boys are meant to learn with their hands and solve complex issues and equations to succeed in their thought process. Their mind has to do the task instead of learning from a textbook. Instead of regurgitating, they actually have to do the project, have to do the equation, have to do the problem, solve that problem in order to learn it. That's the way I am. I have to solve an issue. I have to learn from that issue, solve that issue in order for me to actually learn and actually be able to do the problem. Women and men learn differently, but the problem is the way that this is all set up. Is all set up to fail boys, black boys specifically. And like I said, there's something I do agree with Umar on, and that is we need more teachers in the black community. But the way that he is going about it is blaming black men for those those issues instead of actually taking up the problem with what's really going on. That's the reason why I don't like these pro blacks like that. There's a reason why I talk the way I talk about issues. Reason being is because when it comes down to it, they are willing to sacrifice black boys for the common interest of keeping a falling community together. See, we see all these. Sorry, sorry if you guys heard a pop. I accidentally smacked the microphone. They're willing to sacrifice black boys' education for the prosper. Um, I don't want to say prosperity, but the progression of a failing community. And we see constantly educated black men saying "fuck this community" because let's face it, we see the damage that's being done by this community. That's being done in this community. We see the damage. We see the heading. We see a lot of this shit that's going on. We see a lot of the problems, and the biggest problem is that us as black men, we have to understand that our boys are in a bad position. We're in a predicament where we are leaving the prosperous boys we are leaving the prosperous boys behind and are leaving them to their own devices. Like I've told you before, I don't like the way this community is heading, but I also don't like the way that Umar is making black men out to be. We don't owe this community anything. Understand me on that. We do not owe this community anything, but what I am saying is this community is on the way down. And it's our job. I'm not gonna say it's our job. No, no, no. It's not our job. But it's our I don't want to say it's responsibility. Let's see. It's incumbent upon us to help at our own discretion to help these boys learn and progress in society. It's not I'm not saying that we should we shouldn't. I'm saying just look at the boys around you. Do they show promise, or are they the type of boys that we just want to just leave out the pasture? That's what I'm saying. Like I said, the current iteration of the black community is dead. You know that, I know it. It's dead. But the next iteration of the black community, with, if so, foreign women or ADOS black women, they're going to need successful, strong men to help lead that community to prominence. And it's our job to prepare the worthy It's our job to prepare the worthy of us and help the worthy of us progress. Like I said, I do not agree with the pro-black movement. I do not agree. They understand what's going on. Even the Nation of Islam understands what's going on. They see our women thotting around thotting around in the world, showing their ass and shaking their ass at every which way. Let's be honest here. They see every bit of degeneracy that is going on in our community. Matter of fact, let me find a let me find this. Oh, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good episode. Mhm. Oh yeah. Yep. Mhm. Okay, so yeah, let me. Oh yeah. Mhm. Okay, guys, I'm gonna share my screen here. Yeah, we gonna have to show this shit. Um, where is it? So what we're gonna do here is I'm going to show you. Let me see. Okay, let's do this.
Welcome to the Zeus Network's Baddies East audition. Last year, we took over the West, but this time we are in the D and B, baby.
Who can twerk the best?
Drop it.
What makes you a baddie?
I'm authentic.
We really can't eat coochie in the house.
Baddest bitch rolling.
Give me 20 push-ups.
It's Black China. Let me get a fucking ticket.
We love ghetto. Do you love ghetto?
I'm ghetto, but this shit is too ghetto.
I can't.
Get your ass, you crackhead, next to the
We have each other ass, bitch. Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna continue to play this. I gotta I gotta say this. You see the first video. Now that was just a um trailer. And you see how the girls were acting, you see how the women were dressed. There's a 52-year-old woman that's trying to get on Baddies East. And this was in the nation's capital. These auditions took place in the nation's capital of Washington, D.C. I believe this is something that we can all say that we want black boys away from. Let me continue this, and I'm going to play one more after this one. Yeah. I'm gonna do another live probably today on this. And what's up, Redfield? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do another live today. But yeah. So black boys need teachers from that. Teach them to stay away from that, and to teach them to be people, to be not people, to teach them that in order to become successful, you need to stay away from that. And that's really the premise of what I'm saying. And I'm gonna do a video on this. I'm gonna do a live on this. I'm gonna do it at 10, because Yeah, I'm about to really. I need to do that video because the way that that whole entire thing went, it was an embarrassment to the black community. And this is on TV. And this is an embarrassment on our part as people. The fact that we condone this shit is something that I cannot respect. And this is why I said black boys need teachers so that when this new iteration of black people, the black community comes along, that is something that will never transpire in this community, in the community again. And I mean that. That is an embarrassment. And our boys are being raised by women like that. Krishan Rock is pregnant with Blueface's child. And Blueface isn't a straight arrow either. Them and that entire Zeus network is an embarrassment, and it only shows the dysfunction in the black community. And we condone that shit. So when I do this next live and black women try to come at me with some smoke, I'm gonna play their embarrassments. And I'm gonna say you have no room to talk because you condone this shit. And you're okay with it. You celebrate these women, you party with these women, you do everything you can to even doggone fit in with these people. Embarrassment, what I say. So when I do talk about it, because I'm going to talk about it tonight, I'm going to just have to calm down for a little bit. But black boys need teachers. They need guidance. Because the current iteration of the black community that we have currently, being led by that travesty and trash, I can tell you this one thing. Yeah. Never. So, in other news, black boys need teachers to help them become successful. And I'm not talking about the failures. I'm talking about the men, the boys that actually want to do something successful in their lives. But also to teach them that that is not something, a type of woman that you want by your side, especially when you're on the way up to the top. Because that type of woman will get you killed, will get you deleted, or will rob you blind when you get to the top, especially if you marry her. But anyways, guys, I'll see you back on the live stream. Hector, get your ass back in here because we about to cook tonight. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast on Spotify.com. I will see you guys on the flip side. And guys, I'm also thinking about doing a tech info podcast, tip for short. Still debating on it, but you know how that goes. I will see you guys in a little bit, and I'll thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.